Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Today we will be looking at what The Rock is cooking. A couple years ago, The Rock released his diet and everybody really focused on how much food he ate. And while yes, The Rock eats a lot of food, there's a lot more we can learn from his diet than just the fact he eats a lot of food. But we'll start there. The Rock is a 260-pound man. He eats 5,165 calories, not including his workout supplements. You add in his workout supplementation and he eats over 6,000 calories. Now if you were to take his weight and his height and you were to put it into a body calculator, a diet calculator, to get an idea how many calories you should eat, and you set it at the highest setting, it would say that he should be eating around 4,000 calories. So he does in fact eat a lot of food. But what can we learn from his diet? Well, first let's break it down into proteins, fats, and carbs. So 40% of his diet is protein, 20% is fats, and 40% is carbs. Now, as soon as you see that he has his fats lower like that, you know The Rock's a lean guy. Now, he's not famous for his six-pack, but he's still a lean guy, probably between 10–15% body fat, I'd say. Now, he keeps his carbs and his proteins fairly even. Now, when I'm doing that, typically I'm in a little tiny bit of a growth cycle or a bulk, or I'm trying to maintain a bit. So I would say that he is somewhere in there. He's really not trying to gain a lot more size, and in this particular diet, he wasn't trying to really cut super lean. My personal diet is actually 35% protein, 30% fats, and 35% carbs. I could go a little lower on the fats because I'm a leaner guy, but because of the way I like to eat, I keep my fats a little bit higher just because I enjoy the fattier foods. Can you smell The Rock? Yep, smells like a rock. We're going to move on to the proteins because that's how I design a plan. And actually, if you want to learn how to design your own diet plan, click right up here because that is where we start when it comes to designing your own diet plan. So we start first with calories, just like we did there with The Rock. We know how many calories he requires. And then we move into proteins, fats, and carbs. So we're going to start next with proteins. And the first thing he eats is cod. He actually eats 36 ounces of cod a day. And he also has a couple tablespoons of fish oil. He doesn't eat the fish oil or have the fish oil at the same time that he eats the cod. But he does have it throughout the day and for much the same reason as he'd eat the cod. Now, codfish contains twice the protein as fat. I eat bass that actually contains 10 times the protein as fat. But the fats are a key ingredient as to why he chooses cod. Because those essential fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids, which are found both in the fish oil and the cod, are heart healthy and they reduce inflammation. That reduction of inflammation helps improve exercise recovery so that The Rock will be able to exercise more frequently and longer, as we would also if we had essential fatty acids and omega-3s in our diet. Exactly why does The Rock eat 12 whole eggs? The Rock eats 12 whole eggs. Eggs are a superfood. They contain the most absorbable form of protein out of all foods. They also contain tons of minerals and vitamins, many of which are in the yolk, which I'm sure is why he eats the whole egg and not just the egg white. Now, the yolks also contain an acid called CLA. I'll write the full name up here somewhere. And it helps to regulate glucose and decrease body fat. Now, the next protein source that he has is chicken breast. Now, a lot of bodybuilders eat chicken breast, a lot of fitness people eat chicken breast, and a lot of people think it's just because it's cheap. But no, chicken breast is right up there at the egg for most absorbable form of protein. So that's the real reason why we eat the chicken breast, because we absorb and use most of the protein from the chicken breast. It's no mistake, The Rock eats steak. So Dwayne Johnson has 8 ounces of steak a day. Now, steak is a major source of iron and zinc, and it's a natural source of creatine. The fats in steak support testosterone production. So, of course, being a guy over 50, we start to think about our testosterone production, so it's good to have a little bit of steak in your diet. Casein protein. Now, I know that sounds like a supplement, but Dwayne Johnson included it as his foods, and I think there's a good reason for this. It is a fantastic source of protein to have overnight. It's a very slow releasing, digesting protein. So when you sleep 8 hours without any food, you're still getting your protein. And The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is a bro, and he's gotta have his protein. Okay, we're gonna move on now to the carbohydrate sources. Starts out with oatmeal, 2 cups of oatmeal. Oatmeal is a great source of energy. It's a long-lasting carb. It also has a large quantity of both soluble and insoluble fiber. We'll move straight on to the 12 ounces of sweet potato because it eats it for much the same reason. Slow digesting, lots of fiber, which helps you feel fuller longer. If you want to learn all the magically wonderful things about fiber, click right up here and it will take you to the magic of fiber because it does a lot more than help you poop. White rice. Now, why on earth do bodybuilders and fitness people eat white rice? Everything you read is about how bad white rice is. The main reason is that it is a very easily digestible form of carbohydrate and it doesn't create any of the food sensitivity issues that a lot of other carb sources have. As a matter of fact, some of the food sensitivity issues that people have with rice comes right from that brown husk that's on the brown rice before it is in fact processed into the white rice. So it's actually the easy digestibility. And as long as you're eating white rice with other foods, you're not going to get that insulin spike, which could create a sugar craving later. What? Did I say sugar craving? Well, if you want to learn how to beat your sugar cravings, you should click right up here. Now we're on the veggies, because he says 4 cups of veggies. He specifically mentions a few veggies. One of them's onions. I really couldn't find out any muscle building reasons to eat onions. If you know of any, put them in the comments. I'd love to learn about it. I did find a study that indicated possibly drinking onion juice improved testosterone production, but I felt it was a little bit shaky. So I'm just gonna go with The Rock likes onions. Peppers. I eat a lot of peppers. The Rock eats a lot of peppers. And the reason for that is it's high in vitamin C. And vitamin C does a lot more than help you with a cold. It also helps your muscles recover, and it helps to convert carbs into energy. Now, mushrooms. Rock and roll tree! Whoa. Okay, we're going to talk about mushrooms, but not those kind of mushrooms. Mushrooms are super high in vitamin D, and studies have shown that people who have high levels of vitamin D are stronger. Popeye the Sailor Man, he had it right when it came to spinach salad. It's high in calcium and iron, and it speeds up the body's ability to convert protein into muscle mass. The Rock's diet was designed by George Farah. He's working with another guru right now, Hank Rambod. They're both very well known in the bodybuilding industry, and so that's why you see The Rock's physique getting more and more muscular, because he's working with the guys that help the guys build muscle. So these foods are very useful and helpful that way. Put in the comments if you know a muscle building food that you like to use, or there's a favorite food here that's on the list, or you have a favorite way to prepare one of these foods. Love to hear about it. Put it in the comments and share it with everyone. So this is Fit50 signing out. If you liked the video, please click the like button. Share it with your friends if they're looking for ways to improve their gains, because these foods all are designed to help you build muscle and improve in your fitness goals. Subscribe if you haven't already. Fit50 signing out. Keep working out. Keep having fun. We'll talk to you in that next video.